Hey paddlers, so coach here, I've got a bit of a back issue for the last 6 weeks. I've been completely off the water. Out here doing a downwind with some of our Paddle to Fitness Gold Coast squad. So we've got probably a true southerly for the Gold Coast, maybe a little southwest. So the wind's sort of coming over this sort of left here out to sea. Bit of ground swell sort of on the opposite 45, so that'd be more southeast. But there's some nice little wind chops here. And as I've been just trying to explain to a couple of the paddlers, it's about trying to get your line in. So where you're going to go, again, we've got all this big ground swell going to our left to the beach. Not going to be able to catch that, it's too full, too fast. And we've got our wind chop sort of heading out to sea. So you want to find the 45, a little bit like when we're paddling into the wind. You want to find that area of less resistance. So this is probably about the same. Like if I go too far left with the swell, I'm side onto the wind, so that's gonna go all over the place. If I just go with the wind chop, I'm then side onto the swell and going truly in the wrong direction, out with our Gold Coast whales. So it's trying to find that 45 in the middle. So if we're thinking 45 line is going to be our 12 o'clock, then I'm looking at here at about 1, 2 o'clock, waiting for those sort of semi-swirls to come through, trying to get a wind chop, a little bit of a left turn, and then now I'm sort of on the swell, but now I want to go back with the wind chop straight away. I want to stay on these little wind chops. It's more flat than downwind. So that's just going to make sure that we've got to hold our heart rate. So I'm at about a 135 at the moment. Trying to risk and reward here. Push down that one. Staying on sort of that 12, 1 o'clock angle. And then sometimes that swell's there, coming around more to that 11 o'clock. Backing off. Remember we did our last podcast in that power output, so I'm, due to my injury, probably holding 60%, just cruising along, and then obviously probably can only go to 70-80%, so just want to up it a bit, get that boat speed, use the angle, miss that one. So just stay nice and strong on the catches now. Nose is up, and then catch release. And then back on the swirl, but I can sort of feel I'm just a little bit slow and very weak on power, so it's very hard to accelerate, catch, link. So I'm trying to let the use. Get that feeling in my bum, just trying to get pushed around a little bit, left and right, holding that true 12 o'clock angle, and then whatever comes to me, I can have a bit of a go at it. But I guess when you first come out here, talk to other guys, paddlers, girls, and they might go, oh yeah, go that way, and that's all good on the beach. And I must admit I do that as well. Alright, we'll follow this angle. But then when I get out of here, that angle is probably 5 degrees wrong. So then it's like, alright, let's just tack around a little bit. Use that wind chop a little bit more. And where we left it Currumbin, got a big headland behind us, so that'll affect the wind, what's happening with the surface. So you could be a K or 2 into your race, and then everything starts to happen and appear, and the wind's holding a nice strength, the swells build up a little bit, you know, you just get that more ground swell angle. So always adjust, don't go, all right, I'm going to head to that high rise or that tower or that marker. Yeah, that's where you've got to finish, but you might have to go 100 metres that way over a 10k paddle. Or you might have to go 500 that way and just do that little bit of an arc to come back in. So the idea of what we've always said, you know, catch right, sorry, in this scenario, catch left, drift right. We're trying to snake our way along that true line. And yeah, we might go a little bit right and a little bit left, but you'll always sort of find that line. So if I'm 200 meters that way, I'm still going to be the same line. I'm still going to be going here, but I'm going to be out there a bit more. That might mean I've got to come back a little bit further at the finish, but try and run your race, I guess, which we've said in other videos. Don't just be a sheep, don't follow, have a plan. And if your competitors are going a different way, I guess you've got to make that call. You either go with them and do their race, or you trust what you've learned and you do your race. I'd always sort of suggest you do your race, but then if you lose in the end, you did everything you could, and then you know next time that you've got to make some changes. But don't be afraid to catch the wind chops either. So we always want to sort of stay true on those wind chops, even though we're going out to sea. So if nothing's happening, let's get pushed along by the wind. Make sure we keep moving. Sort of averaging about a 13-14 k an hour at the moment, so it's going all right. Holding 135. So just trying to let the ski, a bit of skill. Haven't got the power to go over those at the moment, but still able to catch a few runners, which is good. Have some fun with it. What training's all about. Get out here, all conditions. Flat, rough, offshore wind, onshore wind. Because on race day, that's going to what's happened. And you want to make sure that you've got some tools in your toolbox to know what to do. So, thanks again for watching. Please subscribe. Thanks for those that have signed up to our training programs in the last couple of weeks. It's really nice to have you part of our family. And if you want me to talk about anything, give us a call and or an email, and we'll do a video just for you. So, happy paddling, stay safe. Talk to you soon.